Today we are making half square triangle stars using layer cakes and charm squares. First up, select two print layer cake squares, which are 10-inch squares, and I am using two shades of blue, and you will also need two background 10-inch squares as well. Take all of your 10-inch squares and trim them down to 5-inch squares. This is why you can also use charm squares as well. But go ahead and take the four background 5-inch squares and set them off to the side, and then take two background and two dark blue 5-inch squares and keep this set together, but off to the side, as well as two background 5-inch squares and two light blue 5-inch squares and keep them together, but of course place them off to the side. Lastly, match two sets of light blue and dark blue fabrics together. But of course, you will have different fabrics and different prints, different colors. So just try and do your best to keep your sets together. Now, with the sets that we just bundled together, take the lighter print of the fabric, and on the wrong side of the fabric, either take a pen, pencil, fabric marking tool, whatever you prefer, and draw a line at a 45-degree diagonal. Then with the sets you made, you are going to place them right sides together and sew a 1/4-inch seam allowance on both sides of the line that you just drew. Once you have sewn a 1/4-inch seam allowance on your squares, you can either take some scissors and cut on the line you drew, or you can take a rotary cutter and cut on the line you drew as well. Once you have cut all of your half square triangles, then go ahead and iron your half square triangles open. First, with the print half square triangle, we are going to start by forming a pinwheel block for the center. Sew the squares together to form a row, and lastly sew the rows together to form your pinwheel block. With the print and background half square triangles, start matching your prints together with the pinwheel block like so. Once you have made your way around, a star will start to appear. Then with those four background 5-inch squares that we had set off to the side in the very beginning, trim them down to a 4.5-inch square, and these will go on the corners of your block. Now all you have to do is sew everything together to complete your two-color star block. After that, let's go ahead and make a 8-color star block. For the 8-color star block, I will be using rainbow prints, and you will need 8 5-inch squares and 2 background 10-inch squares, or 8 5-inch squares, whichever you prefer. If you are using the background 10-inch squares, take one background and cut it into 4 5-inch squares. Then take the second background 5-inch square and cut them into 4 4.5-inch squares. With all of your background 5-inch squares and the print 5-inch squares, you're going to cut them with your rotary cutter at a 45-degree diagonal. Take one half square triangle of each color of your print and take the background half square triangles and sew them together like a traditional old school half square triangle block method. Once you've sewn those together, go ahead and iron them open. Then after that is done, let's go ahead and start forming your star block first. Now since I have rainbow colors, I am laying my half square triangles in rainbow order all the way around. Then I'm going to take the half square triangles and match the same color prints like so. Then once you've matched all of your prints up together, sew them together to form your half square triangle blocks for the center. Lastly, take that background 4.5-inch solid square and place them on your corners and sew your block together. And of course, to do that, just sew your blocks together to form rows, and lastly, sew your rows together to complete your 8-color star block. Then there you have it. There are two versions of the same exact star block, but using different pre-cut fabrics and also different color layouts. And I do hope you have enjoyed this block project. If you could please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can be notified for your next project. And if you would like to see more block-based projects, I will have a link down below of a playlist, or you can click the notification eye at the top right-hand corner of the screen. Until then, I will see you next time.